Good morning, YouTube. This is Miss Metamorphosis again. Yeah, I know I look a little different, but I want to say happy Monday. Today is June 6, 2016. Last week of school down here in South Florida, so I'm excited. I'm not looking forward to having to pack my room up, but I'm excited. But anyways, I decided to do this video. This actually came from me talking to a girl who had just recently graduated from high school, and she's set to start college in the fall, but she's terrified because she has so many questions, and it gave me some ideas about other videos I'm going to do. But one question in particular was, or it wasn't even so much a question. She was just saying, I don't know what I want to pick for a major. And here would be what I'd say to that, and this is what I told her. And this is coming from my personal experience. If you are getting ready to start college, or you're a freshman or just starting out or whatever, it is okay if you don't know what you want to pick for a major. It's okay if you don't know what you want to do for the next 10, 20, 30 years of your life. I mean, I'm still working on that, you know. But yeah, what I would suggest you do if you aren't sure, because some people do know. Like, now, if you know right up front, okay, I want to be a dentist, or I want to be, you know, an engineer, well, you probably would know what steps you need to take, or you need to talk to an advisor once you get there and figure out what steps you need to take, what classes you'll need to take to go into those very specific career paths. But if you don't know, it's fine. What I would suggest you do is see if you're able to go as undeclared or undecided. Different colleges will vary. Some will say undeclared, some will say undecided, some may say, what's another one? I think general studies. That means you're kind of looking at everything right now, and that's not a bad thing. If I could go back and do it again as a freshman, I think I would go undecided. I started out in the medical field. I was actually a pre-nursing major, and I picked it, and I thought I knew that's what I wanted to do, and really I was just doing it for other people, to please other people. But I really realized that that wasn't what I wanted to do. And I spent like 2 years, almost 2.5 years, pursuing nursing. And there were things about it that I liked, but I realized it's not what I wanted to do. And so once I changed majors, I switched from nursing to English. So it set me back a lot. So it took me longer than the traditional 4 years, because I had been taking all this math and science, and now I'm taking all this English, and I gotta not so much backtrack, but then I transferred, and that created a whole other thing, but I'll get into that in another video. So if you're not sure, the best thing I would do if I were you is just go as undecided, or, as I said, whatever they call it. Now, some colleges may require you to pick a major, but if you can't, it's not the end of the world. Now, I will say this, that doesn't mean you spend 4 or 5 years undecided. And so I will also say that some schools give you a time limit to be undecided or undeclared. Okay, that, you know, it's supposed to give you time to, you know, take classes and see what you like, see what interests you. And that's the whole idea, because there are certain classes that every student has to take regardless of your major. Like, whether you're a chemistry major, whether you are a music major, there's certain classes that everybody has to take. Everybody has to take certain English or writing classes. Everybody has to take certain basic math classes. You may have to take certain science classes. I know everybody, when I was a freshman, everybody had to take psychology, like basic Psych 101. That was a really good class too, by the way. But psychology, English, math, biology, chemistry, like certain, you have to take those classes. And that will also give you a good idea of what you may want to do. And in addition to that, see if you can get maybe like an internship on campus, or with someone, you know, maybe in your off time from school during the break, or during like summer breaks or winter breaks or whatever. That can also give you a good idea of what you may want to do. But I just want to say, don't freak out, don't feel bad if you don't know what you want to do as a major, okay? Because you basically have gone for the last 12, 13 years of school being told what classes you got to take and what you're supposed to do, and all of a sudden now you're 18, 19 years old, 20 years old, and now you got to make a decision for the rest of your life. And it doesn't even have to dictate the rest of your life. It could just be for the next 5 years. But again, it's understandable if you can't decide. And a lot of people that I know, even my own mother, like her degree is in one thing, her undergraduate degree is in one thing, and she ended up doing something totally different. So again, do not beat yourself up. And don't let other people try to make you feel bad because you're undecided. Like, some people just like to say, oh, well, I'm a physics major. Well, how do we know that that's what you're going to do? They just like to put it in people's faces to make them seem like they're smarter than you. That means nothing, okay? Don't feel ashamed to say that I'm undeclared. I'm figuring out. Actually, to me, that's the smart way to go, so that you don't waste time or money. That way you're not taking unnecessary classes. You don't want to be like me, taking like all this math and science if you really don't want to be in the math and science or the STEM type field. You don't want to do that. So just, as I like to say, work smarter, not harder. So again, talk to your advisors. Talk to your advisors about possible majors. Talk to your advisor about, see if there's some kind of policy in regards to going undecided, because there may be a time limit. So with that said, best wishes as you get ready to start college or as you return to college. Just keep that in mind. Hopefully within the first 2 years you'll figure out what your major is. But yeah, just best wishes with that, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.